What's up, everyone? So, this is one of the interviews that everybody is waiting for, right? Especially if you are wondering, can you be successful if you still work your full time 9 to 5, right? Some of you guys may be wondering that, hey, can I really get results if I cannot show my face, right? For whatever reason, then today's live training is for you. Like Nate already mentioned, because today we invited one of our students, right, who are super successful right now, selling multiple offers, and he is doing this 100% faceless. All right, Nate, let's bring out Jack to
One
say
sec.
hello to everybody. Hey, Jack, your mic. Let me see, Mike. Say hello to everybody.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
All right, as you can see, Jack cannot show his face, right? Because he wants to do this 100% faceless. Today, we're gonna talk about his why, right, and also how he did it, right? And so, Nate, you go first.
Give me 1 second. Keep going. I'm just loading up my TikTok right now. 1 second.
All right. So while
This
we're
is
waiting
too
for that,
good of a
let's
show
start from
not
the
to
beginning.
record.
Let's start from the beginning. So Jack, because you just recently joined our pop program in October, right? But let's bring us back to your journey. So what was the life before joining our mentorship? What was your day to day life like at your call center job? Because we know that you used to work in the call center, right? How did it feel while you work in that call center job while having your online dream?
Yeah, the call center wasn't bad. It's definitely one of the better jobs I've had, but I would say it's the most tolerable job I've ever had, but no one wants to settle for a life that's just tolerable. But yeah, it still drove me crazy. It's just I got to spend like 8 hours of my life, 5 days a week here, just mindlessly taking calls when I have so many other like ambitions I have that I want to do. And yeah, that enough was to just drive me to action. So when I wasn't at my call center job, like pretty much every waking minute after that, I was just researching and searching for ways to make money online and just get out.
I mean, when you work in a call center job, I mean, did you feel any pressure? The reason why I asked this, because I remember I used to work in call center before myself. That was after I finished my college. That was before I came to United States. So that was like 20 years ago, right? That was my
Oh wow.
very first job after college. I actually worked in a call center, try to sell insurance. But I remember I got rejected. I mean, pretty much 90% of my call got rejected, right? So it's purely numbers
Ah.
game for me. I still remember, right, at that young age, I was depressed, frustrated all the time, right? Got rejected so many times. But that also trained my muscle. I can deal with rejections relatively easier now, right? How do you
Yeah.
feel when do you need to make sales on the call? I mean, what was your job like?
Oh yeah, so my job wasn't sales. I had a particular one, so I was finding community resources for people in their area. So when people called, it was a free service. You could find them things like food shelves, homeless shelters, things like that. So even though I hate my job still, no offense to anyone that is still working there that still likes this job, but yeah, I still felt like like good somewhat. Just like I'm helping people, but I still feel crazy. I at the end of the day, I don't want to be here. I want to do things that like move me, and like being at that call center was not it.
Yeah, that's powerful. That was sort of like me. Like I loved my trucking career, but it was not where I wanted to be. Right? My
Yeah.
kids needed me around more than that job I needed. Right? So, let me ask you this: what was the moment that made you realize you needed to make a change to take control of your financial future? Was there a specific turning point that pushed you to joining pop, and to what was your experience before pop? Like why did you jump into our mentorship program? Like what was your life like
Yeah.
before?
So before that, I had a growing online business already. From just learning on my own and from other mentors, just kind of piecing together a strategy that I was building using YouTube videos. I was coming to the point where I felt like I was ready to leave my job and kind of take things on my own. And then you guys messaged me, and you had this awesome deal. It sounded like it's yep, get popped, and there's a 10K fast track mentorship, and that sounded very appealing to me. And I thought, yeah, if I'm going to be doing this on my own, I'm going to need all the help I can get, and these guys seem to know what they're doing. So yeah, I'll join their program, and then once I go full time, I can dive in and apply everything they're teaching me, and hopefully that'll boost my results.
And just a quick question: you've quit that call center job, haven't you?
Yes. At the end of September, that was my last day there. It was heartfelt. There were some coworkers I'll miss. There's some coworkers that I won't miss, and yeah, I was just so happy to be out of there. It feels like a dream. It's just like, wow, I don't have to wake up for a job anymore. This feels very strange, but I like it.
That's awesome. Daniel, you got a question or what?
Yeah, let's jump right into the meat. So Jack, if I get my number correctly, right? You brought in around $12,000 in just last about 40 days using 100% faceless strategy. What was it about the faceless approach that appeals to you, right? Why did you decide you want to do faceless? What was the reason you want to do it?
Oh yeah, that's a very interesting story. I've never told anyone this before, but so yeah, when I started trying to do affiliate marketing in the first place, I was using my face. So I was trying to do it like a normal person. And it's not like there was like a bad event or anything that like triggered me, anything like that. But I noticed that when I would make videos and try to motivate myself to make videos, I would feel this inner reluctance inside me, just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to show my face. I don't like kind of like having my privacy ruined. Like that kind of stopped me from like making any content at all. So I felt like, do you want to be a perfectionist, or do you want to do this faceless, make slower progress but still make progress? So I thought I would rather make any progress at all than kind of just spend all my time just trying to motivate myself to move past my comfort zone and do like a video with my face. So then I said, screw it, I'm just going to go faceless, and now I'm here.
Let me ask you a little bit deeper question, because for people who are watching this right now, most of you guys probably don't know Jack is actually an Asian. That's all I can tell you. Jack, did you feel that because when you first started, right, as an Asian face, just like myself, right, did you ever feel like imposter syndrome, like why people would buy from me if I'm Asian, right, competing with all the Western marketers? I mean, was that ever bother you?
A little bit. I know ideally the best market is always tier 1 countries. So that's going to be United States, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, countries like that. And I felt like, yeah, I don't want my race or ethnicity to kind of like unconsciously affect their decision to buy from me. So it's just like, if I'm going to pick a faceless avatar, I might as well just be someone from a tier 1 country is going to buy from.
Yeah, because the reason why I asked that, I went through that period myself, right? I mean, Jack is the native, he was born in the United States, so he's the native English speaker. When I first started out, right, I cannot speak perfect English like you. So that was actually, I mean, that was something bothered me. Yeah, something bothered me.
Yeah, that's a big challenge.
Yeah. So after you found your success in doing faceless, right? You try both, right? Initially, you try to use your face, then you pivot into doing faceless marketing. Now you are successful with doing 100% faceless. How did that experience change the way you see this online business thing? Okay, you see people doing with face, without face, so you try both. And with your current results, do you see your online business approach differently than before?
I really like my faceless approach. Yeah, I like the amount of progress I'm making. I am a little bit envious of people who do show their face, because there are more opportunities offered to them. So if anyone's listening to this, yeah, try doing it with your face first. And if that's just not going to work, then go faceless. But yeah, you guys can do live streams. You can do short form videos with just talking to the camera, and that's easy for you. Like those aren't really options for me, at least with the strategy I'm doing. So yeah, there are pros and cons to both approaches for sure. But yeah, I'm still very happy with the results I'm getting.
Oh, absolutely. Congratulations on that. Yeah. Nate.
So Jack, many people feel overwhelmed by the idea of starting an online business. What were some of the challenges or doubts you had when you first started, and how did you overcome them?
I think the biggest doubt and challenge I had was to making money online is just getting over my apprehensions that the only way to make money online is just to be a scam artist and to scam people. Like legitimately, there are a lot of people like that out there. So if anyone's wondering if there are scam artists out there, yes, there are. Please be careful. But it got to the point in my life where I was thinking like, I really hate like my life the way it is now. I've got to do something to change it. And if there is a legitimate way to make money online that's not scamming, I'm just gonna take a shot on some programs and see how it goes. And it's been a long journey, but yeah, I would say that's probably the biggest challenge I've been through. Just kind of getting over my apprehension of just like, this is a scam, don't do it. There's the only way to make money is to go to college and be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that.
And how did you overcome that?
I took a chance. I took a chance and I bought some programs. And to be honest, yeah, I have been scammed a couple times, but yeah, at the end of the day, I did find good people who were genuinely looking to help me, and they have helped me. And looking back now, I'm happier for it. It was a long journey to get to this point in my life, but at the end of the day, I'm glad I eventually found a way there.
Oh, that's so powerful, man. I love it because like this industry is so life-changing for so many people, right? It's just a matter of taking action, man, and sticking to it, right? Because like you didn't have the results right off the bat, right? But you didn't also give up either, right? So you kept pushing until you finally broke through, right? And now your foot's on the freaking gas pedal and there's no stopping you, right? Like even the cops or spike chains ain't gonna stop you the way you're going right now. You're getting sales back to back, left, right, and center for multiple programs, not just one, right? Not just one. That's the thing.
Yep.
You're promoting multiple things because you're a problem solver. You give the right solution to the right problem. Sometimes people need your other offer. Sometimes they want pop, right? Sometimes they want something.
Oh,
Your mic.
you got muted.
There we go.
Yep.
Yes, it's pretty crazy, man. You're not only your inspiration to us, but inspiration to a lot of our other students and a lot of other people online, right? With your call center job to quitting in just over a month is inspiring. What mindset shifts and habits did you have to adopt during the process that helped you stay focused and motivated?
Gosh, yeah.
I hit you.
I'm not. I think like yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work for everyone, but it's just like this is how it was for me. It's just like I would just wake up every day and I'm just like, I hate my life. I really hate it. I do not want to wake up another day like this, and I've got to do something to change it. So when I wasn't at my call center job, I would just be working on making money online or side businesses. And even when I was at my call center job in the dead times, I was working on my side business. So it's just like, I'm just like, yeah, if you really just hate your life and you want it to change, you gotta do something about it. That's what I was telling myself. And yeah, I just worked, and it didn't feel like work. It felt like me just trying to help myself escape from my prison quotation marks.
Yeah. Hey, so very quick, Jack, tell us. I mean, how old are you, and why you want to do this online business, right? What's your why? Many people don't know about your background yet.
Yeah, I'm 34. Yep, 34 this year. Why I want to do this online business. Oh yeah, there's just like a ton of reasons. Yeah, I'm very interested in arts and music. I would like to spend more time doing that, being like a singer-songwriter, playing guitar, writing music, singing. Yeah, I'd like to spend more time maybe dating, finding a girlfriend, starting a family someday.
Nice.
I'd like to help out my family. I'd like to have the time available so that I can just spend more time with my family. But I'd also like the money so I could just help with whatever we need, like bills, medical bills, just whatever.
Yeah, super awesome. I mean, with the growth that me and Nate see from your business, I mean, right now you are on the right track. Super excited for what you have been able to achieve. So all right, let me give you this question. So since you have been working with me and Nate, right, especially inside the 10K Fast Track mentorship, what specific strategies or actions that you see inside our mentorship, right, in the past couple weeks, couple months, made the biggest impact on your success? Because we have been working on many different strategies, right? if you can only pick one, what's that one strategy you think that changed your business the most?
Yeah, it's a tough one because there's multiple strategies in pop I could pop to that that I could point to that really gave me the boost this month. I would say like the biggest one probably that call to action post. I think yeah, that really gave me a boost I need. I would have never thought of that on my own before, but once I posted that, I just had a lot of leads just pretty much just comment and raise their hands, just like, ooh, give me whatever you're doing. I'm like, oh yeah, so can I send you a direct message? Like, sure, yeah, please do. And a couple
Nice,
sales
nice.
have come from that, so I am very thankful.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And so right now, so basically, you were doing YouTube videos, right? Did you create show
Yep.
phone video content? I mean, what's your go-to strategy, right? Because I know your go-to strategy was doing YouTube review videos, right? Besides
Yep.
that, what else do you do?
Yeah, besides just review videos, I also do kind of personal diary videos. That's just basically telling people like, with this program, I've made this much money so far. Yeah, this is what I'm planning. I'm gonna write a blog. I'm gonna post more on Facebook. Gonna make more videos. And here are my future plans. Like I plan on kind of like polishing up my funnel, seeing if that works, and then doing updates to that every so often when something big happens. Like if I get a sale, and then so my audience can see like my journey. Just like, oh wow, he's getting more money as time goes on.
Awesome, 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 awesome. And this month, right? After you add in that the CTA post strategy, how to talk to people in DM, then
Yep.
you just increase your sales conversion rate. Super awesome, super awesome. Nate, you ask next question.
Yeah. So, what's one of the hardest parts of starting something new and staying consistent when results aren't immediate? Because like you didn't have immediate crazy success and stuff. What?
Right. Yeah.
How did you push through the initial stages and keep your momentum going, especially during the first few weeks?
Yeah, that was kind of tough because like most of the people who try this aren't going to make like a sale on their first day, and they may not make a sale in like their first 3 or 4 days, and it's just kind of like frustrating. And then at that point they think like, oh man, this is a ripoff. I just want to give up. But yeah, I wasn't like that. For me, it's just like I was very motivated by like hatred of my life and being in the call center, so that really helped. But yeah, I also looked at other people who were kind of like doing the same strategy as me. Like let's look at like YouTube review strategy. Like there are definitely other YouTube review channel videos. I'm just like, it worked for them. What makes me different? Why can't I do that? And I'm just like, you know what? I bet you can do that. Why don't you try this at least a little longer? Like at least 1 or 2 months. Just give it your all and see if it works. And yeah, I eventually results just came, and I proved it to myself. So my unconscious was happy, you could say.
Nice.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, especially this month, right? After you learn that DM strategy that me and Nate are teaching, I mean, you're gonna generate a lot more results. Nate know this. When I first started out, just like you, right? I was doing YouTube review videos as well. Initially, it's super slow. You have to create so many review videos and to see which one is a hit, right? So I remember my first 7 months of time, I reviewed over 111 products. That was
Wow.
that was a hard work. Yeah, after you know how to close sales using DM, I mean, you're gonna make way more sales from this point on. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I'm very grateful to learn these new skills. It's definitely
Yeah.
helping. This month is I think I've already doubled my salary at the call center. So yeah, this is a
Beautiful.
very good start to my full-time affiliate marketing career.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let me Nate, you want to ask next question?
Yeah, so here's a good one. What advice would you give to someone in a similar position that you were working long hours in a job they don't love, right? But unsure if they can succeed in the online space.
Man, yeah. If you were like me before, you wanna get out of your job, you want to succeed in the online space, definitely pick up Pop. That was definitely a good decision for me. But yeah, whether it's Pop or any affiliate marketing program, just like take a chance, go for it. Just like every waking minute that you're not at your job, just devote it to making an escape plan to get out, because I can assure you it will be worth it once you are out. It is definitely worth it. And let that just drive you. But yeah, you're gonna have to take a chance. There's no great things in life you can do without just taking a chance, taking a risk. So yeah, just I would say go for it. Do your due diligence before first. There are definitely scam artists out there, but yes, please just trust yourself and take that chance.
Let me piggyback on that. What made you decide to give Pop and also our mentorship a shot, right? When we did that promotion a few weeks ago, especially like you just mentioned, right? You just like me, Nate, many other people's, right? Bought many courses and bought many programs before. Some work, but most of them didn't work, especially when we were brand new, right? So what made you decide to give Pop and also our mentorship a shot? Why did you decide this is for you?
Yeah, I was I guess you guys just like talked to me at like the right time and the right place, because yeah, at that time my strategy was working. It's definitely not a bad strategy, but yep, I was getting good results, but I also wanted to expand my repertoire, expand the amount of income I was making. And the program you were teaching is very different from the strategy I'm doing. If I could use like an analogy, so if we're hunting rabbits, then my strategy before was like I was setting traps for rabbits, but your strategy is more like we're picking up like a shotgun and we're finding the rabbits and we're just actively finding them and shooting them ourselves. So yeah, now I have two strategies. I can set traps for rabbits and I can go out and look for them myself, and I feel so empowered now. Like I can eat rabbits for days.
Nice.
That's how I feel.
I love your analogy.
I like to hunt. Oh my goodness. What a morning, man. What a morning. I love these. I love these podcasts. Looking back now, Jack, how has achieving financial success in such a short period of time changed your life, both personal and professionally? What has been the most rewarding part of this journey for you?
I think well, the most rewarding part is definitely quitting my job. Yeah, aside from that, I would say like just finding success in like a relatively short period of time. I feel so much more like confidence in myself. It's just like, yeah, I set out to do this and I did it. I actually did what I set out to do. And yeah, I now I feel like what other things are out there that I can conquer? What other kind of like metaphorical Mount Everests can I climb? I feel like so much more powerful now. Yeah.
Don't you ever, leave your foot off that gas pedal. So many people, how you did it, right? A lot of people, they feel they cannot do this, right? Because I cannot show my face, right? I don't have time, right? Jack is the life example for you guys. Anybody can do this if you are coachable, if you are willing to learn,
Yeah. And just like that, guys, $1,000 sale just came in while we were on this podcast. Wow. Ding! That's the power of automation right there. Right? Sorry.
It really can't be that easy. Yeah.
Right? Like, come on, man. Like, a job won't do that for you. And that's just it, right? Like, being able to be an entrepreneur and being able to run your own business on your time and stuff, there's no other reward. There's nothing more rewarding than that, being able to wake up in the morning and work on your business instead of working for somebody else, right? I actually love putting my feet on that floor in the morning and getting up in the morning and ready to tackle my day, right? Yeah. Some days are a little stressful than others, but to me, I'll take this over working for somebody else any day, right?
Same here,
like, I love truck driving. Don't get me wrong. I loved my job, but at other times I hated my job. Right. So like being able, what this industry is doing for so many people is absolutely amazing. I've seen over the last 3 years, I've seen so many people quit their jobs and absolutely find their passion in life, right? All thanks to taking a chance on themselves and going all in on themselves. Just like Tyler Van Kay, Daniel? Tyler Van Kay was with us for a while, right? He was one of our coaches and stuff. He did affiliate marketing. He got the 10K award from Legendary, right? He made tons of money online. And then he took these skills and now he's doing his passion. He's in the fishing niche, right? So he's in the fishing and angler niche. and he's out there creating content on YouTube, promoting a local business. He's helped marketing a local business that he's partnered with, right? And he's absolutely loving and doing his passion, what he loves to do, right? And that's all thanks to him getting started online. Now he can help market local businesses and stuff, market them, get them online, do his YouTube videos, right? He gets to do fishing derbies and stuff and make money on the side with his marketing, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this industry is amazing. I love it, right? For somebody like you to come in a call center job, right? I've done call center jobs. It's not fun. It can be, right? There's some times here and there, but right, for you to be able to quit and be able to take your time and be a full-on entrepreneur, I'm sorry, but there's nothing more rewarding than it, right? You're now in control of your time and your income rather than relying on a job or a boss, right? So absolutely powerful, man. Absolutely powerful. Daniel, you wanna?
Yeah, still feels like a
Yeah, I mean, I do have a question. If you guys are watching this, right? If you do feel the impact, right? You see that, oh, maybe I can do the same thing as what Jack did, right? This interview is inspiring. Drop number 1 down below. Let's give Jack some support. And also, if you have any questions that you want to ask Jack, drop them in the comment section down below. Jack, I do have a question for you. So right now, you say you did initially, you try to show your face. Now you found your success in doing faceless marketing, right? My question to you is that when you sell your offer doing faceless, do you find your customers are they more lean are they lean towards they want to do faceless as well, or they or it doesn't make any difference? Because you are doing faceless marketing, right? So the people who are buying from you, are they particularly interested in doing faceless, or you find there is no difference?
Honestly, the clients I've worked with, they haven't expressed an interest one way or the other. Yeah, they just talk to me like normal. They're just normal clients. They're like, Jack, I need your help. Like, we'll see what I can do. What's going on? And I just go through the whole process, and I think that really hits home a point. Just like whether you're showing your face, whether you're faceless, like at the end of the day, if you want to make a sale, you got to help people. You got to like actually help them with what they're going through. And once you do, it's just making a sale is no problem. It's just natural. It's just like, this guy helped me. Of course, I'm gonna buy his thing.
So that's a powerful spot.
Yeah. So let me know if I understand what you say correctly. So what you are saying is that whether you want to do face forward or doing faceless, as your marketing strategy at the front end, that doesn't make any difference in terms of driving traffic, getting leads into your business. But what you really need to master and work on will be your sales process. How do you convert them into paying customer? That's the real key. Is that what you are saying?
Basically the game remains the same. At the end of the day, you gotta leave a good impression on the customer, and then you have to genuinely want to, and you actually as best as you can, because you can't really guarantee results, but at the end of the day, do your best to actually help them with what they're going through. The products you sell, you should be able to stand behind and say, like, you know what, this is actually a good product that I would recommend to people I cared about, my family, my friends. This is not something I'm just trying to rip people off with and take their money and leave and go to Las Vegas or something.
Right.
And that right there is powerful, right? If you guys, whoever's watching, right, that's the key, right? Help others, right? The money will come, man. Don't chase the money, chase the skills and chase helping others, right? Because literally when you go and help somebody, even if you're not go into a conversation trying to help, when you're trying to help somebody, don't even think about selling them. They'll ask you eventually. They'll say, hey, what are you doing? I'm interested in what you're doing. After you've helped them, right? After you've already helped them, hey, man, what are you struggling with? Maybe I could give a look at your Facebook profile, help you give it a quick little audit, see how you can improve your Facebook profile, so maybe you can get some more sales, right? Audit the camera with them for a little bit, right? And boom, next thing you know, they're asking, hey, well, thank you for helping me, right? I'm interested in what you're doing. What is it that you're doing, right? Do you mind sharing it? Boom, sales coming, right? And that's literally how most people get started in the online space, man. And the ones who don't get those sales and stuff, they're not putting in the work trying to help other people. They're just chasing that money, right? When you chase the money, it runs, right? When you chase when you chase the skills, the money follows.
Yep.
That's
Right?
actually true. Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah. I mean, let's ask this question from Angelito. Angelito from YouTube. So Angelito is asking, so is this all mostly attributed to Instagram DMs? I mean, Jack, share more about your strategy. Let's say,
Okay.
I'm a beginner. I come to you, right? I want to learn from you. How do you make your sales? What's your, just very quickly summarize your sales process?
Yeah. I'm not opposed to Instagram. I do have an Instagram there. I haven't been really working on it lately. I've been this month. I've been on Facebook. So yeah, Facebook is mostly me just posting content. I'll just post content like I made a sale here. Hey, let's celebrate my win. I'll make a story just like kind of what I'm doing about my day. Make some stories about my wins, my sales, about upcoming courses and projects I'm doing, and posting that. I'm interacting with people in groups. I'm helping them out with things. I'm posting my wins there. So it's like, hey guys, I made a sale with this program. Woohoo! Everyone's celebrating. Everyone's happy. I'm helping people with technical stuff. Like, oh, you need help with that? Let me fix that for you. And yes, we're becoming friends on Facebook. And then eventually they'll come to me and just like, Jack, what is that program you're promoting? Looks interesting. Can you tell me more about it? And then that's when I go from there. Like, oh, you wanted it. So it's actually this program. Yep. It's starting here. I have a link to the webinar if you'd like to check it out. They usually say yes, like, yeah, here it is. And then, yeah, it goes from there. And don't always make a sale, but this month I have been making a lot of sales that way.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously it's working, man. So don't stop doing what you're doing.
The strategy sounds so simple if you execute it correctly, right? That strategy sounds like open the door, money just fall from sky. People just message him, right? What are you doing? Yeah.
It literally comes down to relationship building, right? Literally, it comes down to relationship building. Talking to people, figuring out their problem, and offering them a solution. It's literally that, and that's what marketers are meant for. That's why that's what marketers do. Is we solve a problem with we solve a problem with a solution, whether it be a physical product or a digital product. It doesn't matter, right? Somebody wants a physical product. They want a brand new snowboard, or they want a new helmet, or they want a new coat or something. You just got to give them, you just got to recommend the right friggin' product in front of the right audience, right? So like you can promote anything online. I know somebody online who's promoting seagrass, and he makes really good money with it because not very many people are in that niche, right? He's a very targeted, specific niche, and he's doing really well promoting seagrass. I never even knew you could be an affiliate for a seagrass company, but it just goes to show how big this industry is and what you can and can't, and what you all can promote. Literally, you can promote anything and everything online. I could go promote Adidas. Adidas has an affiliate program. So does Nike, right? That's the thing, right? Like, I love this industry because you get to find your passion, and you actually get to truly find yourself, right? Like,
for sure, yeah.
What has been your biggest mindset change since you've started online?
I guess the biggest mindset change was that, like, I thought, I'll probably make some money online, but I'll never quit my job. I'll never have financial freedom. I'm just a normal guy who, like, I just can't do this. And now I'm at this point where I've actually made it to quit my job. I'm just like, I think I'm actually capable of a lot more than I thought I was. What else can I do now? And that kind of opens the door. Yep.
Nice. Yeah, you are doing big things like a Cat, right? And Cat say, I thought I'm gonna see your face, Jack, but seriously, I'm just 2 weeks old in pub, but Jack has helped me a lot. Told him he can already be a coach. Yeah, that's how you find your success. Always help each other out, right? Whether that's your fellow marketers inside the same point as yours, or the people out there who really are struggling, right? That's what you do. That's why you are successful. Congratulations. So Nate, before Nate asks the last question, I want to remind you guys, if you guys want to follow Jack, just you see his name, Jack's Digital Ventures. So follow Jack on Facebook, and also you can follow him on his YouTube channel, right? You can see how Jack does his YouTube review videos, how he makes sales by doing that. So make sure you follow Jack. Nate.
1 second, just putting it in the thing. Ventures. All right. I think this is it.
Hey.
Jack's.
There you go.
There we
Jack's.
go.
Is it Jax or Jack?
Jax.
Jack's Digital Ventures. Yep.
Let me add that S to there. Well, that doesn't want to work. Oh, there we go. Good enough. There we go. Go with that. Jack's Digital Ventures. Yeah, guys. Is that also your YouTube channel?
Yep. It's my YouTube channel, my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's everything. Yep. If you're looking for the handle, it's at Ventures. So pretty simple.
So at Jack's Digital Ventures for YouTube, everybody. So actually, Jack does a lot of his YouTube videos. He does really well with the review videos, guys. If you want to go in, see how he's doing it, absolutely go check it out because he's doing exactly what you guys should be doing, right? Well, it's seriously like even with you with Map, right? Every time you made a sale or something new you thought of, you made a review video about it, right? And you're being a very good reporter, reporting your journey. And that's where people see because they see you going from very start to actually seeing that transformation that you're starting to take, right? And then that's when people want to work with you is because they start seeing that transformation in you and they want that.
Yeah. I mean, people are naturally skeptical of these online programs and I don't blame you guys. I have been scammed, so I do not blame you for being skeptical. But yeah, they want to see someone like what if just like a normal guy took it? What kind of results could he get? And I'm that normal guy, so you can watch me and watch my journey and see how I'm doing.
Before Nate asks the final question, I do have another question pop up. Jack, let me ask you: when you were struggling, have you ever thought about quitting?
Yeah, there have been times when like the sales would just not come in, and it's just like. Should I just give up, get another job but pays a little higher? And I'm just like, but then I'd just be in the same kind of position again, the same prison, the same hell. I'm just like, I just can't do that. It's just gonna be the same life for me over and over again. So I felt like it's just like there's gonna be times when like there's gonna be things outside of your control. A good example of this is you guys remember when Deadpool 3 that was released? So Deadpool 3 and the French Olympics was like the same weekend. And I noticeably lost leads in my funnel. I'm just like, why do I not have leads coming in? Oh, Deadpool. I see. So there's going to be things like that are like outside of your control. But that doesn't mean you should give up because there's still people out there who want money. But there's just going to be like some things like world events like that outside of your control that are going to affect you a little bit. But as long as you stay consistent overall, you're going to have a consistent success as well with your business. So don't give up.
Nice.
Powerful.
Jax, last question. So what's next for you? Now that you made over 12K in the last 40 days and quit your job, what are your plans for the future? And how do you see this journey evolving for you?
Wow. Yeah, that's a very big question. At the moment, yeah, I'm trying to make even more money. I'm doing pretty well on Facebook, on YouTube. Yeah, I love both platforms. I plan to continue both of them. Right now, I'm focused on just making Pop my priority, just learning from your trainings and just implementing that in my business, and that's working very well now. This month has been like the highest earning month for me so far, so that has definitely been worth it. I guess I'm gonna for near future plans. I plan on paying off the rest of my debt. I still have some debt to pay off, but yeah, I'm not really scared or worried about it anymore. So that shouldn't be an issue soon. And yeah, my dad recently had some heart troubles and had to have surgery and stuff. So I plan on helping out with the finances with him and caring for him.
Powerful. Hope he's
yeah, he's still kicking. I think if I can definitely make more money and have some more time to help out my family, I think things will get better for sure.
Absolutely. You can go hard for another 6 months. You're gonna make it. Let's go.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see you hitting 100K in the next 4 to 6 months, easy.
Oh man, like
you laugh, but me and Daniel see the potential, and absolutely, man. If you don't take your foot off that gas pedal, man, you absolutely will hit that target.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go hard as hard as I can. I don't have a job in the way now. So now this is full time. So Yep.
Well, you've hit your
I'm
first
gonna go out
10K.
there.
You've hit your first 10K online already, man. Now your next goal is to hit that 50K mark and then the 100K mark, right? And it's going to come faster than you will even realize. I'm telling you right now, right? As soon as you hit the K mark online, there's like really no stopping you, right? Literally, like there isn't. Once you hit that 10K mark, you get that hunger inside of you, and it just builds and builds. And now I want to hit that 100K mark. Then when you hit that 100K mark, it's like, I want to hit that 1,000,000K mark, right? It actually, it's crazy. It's not going to all happen overnight, right? But definitely a freaking goal, man. Push for that 100K mark now, right? Definitely go for it. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. Thousands of people have been doing it online, man. And there's no reason you cannot with the way you're going right now.
And after we finish this interview, don't go away.
Yeah.
Me and Nate got something need to tell you. This can drastically increase your sales. So stay with us. Nate, you got final question you want to ask?
So Jack, for those people who are sitting on the fence and decide and figuring out whether they should get it started in an online business and stuff like that, what would you tell those people who are on the fence and just not sure if they should take the leap or not? What would you tell those people who are literally want to do what you do, quit your job and actually go full time as an entrepreneur? What would you tell those people who are just sitting there and they're like on the fence? Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I not? Right.
Like, hey man, yeah, I've been where you are before. I know what that feeling. You're just like, I'm not sure if this really works, but I really don't want to be my job. Yeah, at the end of the day, if you don't do anything about this, you're going to wake up and you're still going to have the same job and you're still going to have the same terrible, miserable life, because that's how I was before. I would say take that shot, take a chance. Let's say the worst case scenario is it just doesn't work out. It's just like, at least at least you took that chance. But on the off chance that it does work, you can be in my position and probably even more successful than me. It's just like the possibilities are endless, and it all starts with you deciding to take that chance.
And that's exactly it. And that's what I tell everybody, man. Everybody, like, take the chance, man, because literally if you fail, which highly if you have the motivation and the drive, you're not going to fail. As long as you don't quit, you're not going to fail. But if you fail, you're only going to be in the same position that you're in right now.
Yep.
Right? That's it. You're only going to be in the same position right now. But like you said, if it does become successful, it could completely change your entire life. Change my life, change your life, Daniel, change your life, Jack, right? And change hundreds.
Right.
Your mic, Nate.
Change the thousands of students' lives too, right? This industry is absolutely life-changing. Oh, my thing died.
It's like almost everything to gain, almost nothing to lose.
Well, that's just it, right? Like, even if you make a freaking investment, man, it's an investment in the skills, man. These skills you guys can learn, use, and they're so transferable. I could use these skills right now and go get a job at a car dealership like that. And I guarantee cars in the first, right? Just because like sales, marketing, and copywriting are some of the most highly profitable skills in these days. In these times right now that we're in right now, they're absolutely insane because like influencers alone are getting paid thousands and thousands of dollars just for brand deals, right?
Yeah.
And like you don't even have to show your face, and you already did 12K in 40 days. Like,
not only that, I mean, just through this process, Jack now has the skill. Later, when Jack come out with his own album, his song, right, in the music business, he know exactly how to promote that music business.
Oh yeah, exactly. I have the sales and marketing knowledge. I have to promote that. Yep.
Cool. All right. I hope you guys all receive value today. If you do feel the impact, give us number 9 down below. Give Jack some encouragement, some support, and also make sure you follow Jack's digital ventures. And for people who are watching this on the sideline, right? And you just like Jack and also Nathan talk about, right? The worst case scenario is that you go back to exactly the same situation you are in right now, but without you actually trying, right? That's your destination. So you got to try. If you want to make a change, you got to try. And if you have that desire, if you have that determination, you can make it happen. I made it happen. Nathan made it happen. Jack made it happen. And hundreds of other students made it happen. Now it's your turn. Nate, final words from you.
Yeah, man. Jack, I just want to say thank you, dude, for coming on here, man, because this is actually the first time we've done a Rise with Wealth Warriors podcast with Faceless.
Yeah.
Faceless in the studio. You are the first in this podcast. And I think we're sitting at like podcast 82 or something like that, or 85.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So like
a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people. And this is the first time we've had somebody come on Faceless, and I'm glad we made it work, right? Because we were having some technical issues right before we went live, guys. We couldn't figure out how to get them on the screen, and we finally figured it out. That's why we were a couple minutes late starting, right? But absolutely, I want to say thank you for your time, man. I want to say, dude, don't take your foot off that damn pedal, man. Keep smashing it. Because I literally could see you hitting 50K before New Year's. So easily, dude. Just keep going hard, man. Be loud, be proud of your freaking wins, man. And just don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't try tweaking something. Don't try doing this. Just keep doing exactly what you're doing, man, and it's going to scale so fast, dude. I want to say thank you for coming on here. I want to say thank you to everybody else who's been on this live here. We've had about 20, 25 people almost the whole show, so awesome, right? It's been a good live. I want to say thank you to everybody who's tuned in today and all your questions and everything. We will be live again next Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Once again, for Rise with Wealth Warriors. Maybe we'll bring on another students, right? But I want to say thank you, Jack, for coming on. Thank you, everybody. And I hope you all have an amazing weekend. And yeah, other than that, have a great weekend. I was going to say, hey, we have a pop call tonight, but no, that was last night. So we'll see all you students on Saturday morning's coaching call. I hope you all have an amazing day and catch you all later.
See you.